we have for you? What messages come through for you for this coming week, Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio kind of starts off with a quite light week, light load of work. It's something just feels like, and then suddenly it's not so light. But it's like just momentarily. That's what I see here. There's someone around you. Their energy is quite fickle energy, and it gets on your nerves. You've been trying to find the courage to say something about it, and it's quite frustrating, this fickleness, because you're planning something, and then it could be, for example, they cancel last minute, or you're getting ready to do something, or you've asked them to do something, let's say, and you're happy that they're going to do it, and then they pull out, they don't do it, whatever. It's interest, it's things like that. But you're like, I see here, you kind of like at the end of it, you don't enjoy that anymore. Not that you did in the first place, but I see this is kind of it. And there will be words. There's also something about them not being able to actually complete a sentence. They it's like you ask them a question and they can never answer clearly or just straightforward. And it's like, just, what is it? Get on with it. Just, what do you want to say? So all of this is sort of coming out in the clear here, out in the air. And it does show that, in fact, I feel that it shows here that you already know to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your mind, protect all of that, because, you yourself, I see, is really good at energies. However, you just could be dealing with some difficult people this coming week, So just protect yourself in terms of, surround yourself in positive light, for you. Visualize that. It does help. And just kind of dispel any of the bad feelings around you, the bad stuff, the negative or toxic energy that you absolutely don't need. So that's good. The more it doesn't bother you, the more it will go away, which is good. I see some of you are writing something down, writing a book, or there's something that is filling up quite fast. You're planning something, you have lots of creativity. There are things that you are getting excited about. A call, some sort of communication here for you, Scorpio. You're getting a call with something happening, something good happening, some news or something good happening. There's a mountain that you've been climbing, and it's like, is it going to, are you ever going to reach the top, sort of thing? But now, Scorpio, you're going to actually enjoy the journey of climbing. You're not looking to just see the top of this mountain. You are going to enjoy every little bit of it, because there is some sort of exciting adventure coming. You're not seeing it as a struggle. It's like, oh, I don't want to climb this anymore. No, you're going to enjoy every bit of it, whatever this journey is. And for some of you, somebody close to you is with you as well along the way. Some finishing touches, personal touches that you want to add to some project for you, it's like, let's say it's something professional business, but you're adding something very personal, and that kind of wins people over. If you have a presentation or something, you're adding something of yourself, and that can really turn around. It's like, how to work the hearts of some people that others don't, and there's something that you do win over. You're very, very smart in that way. There is a fine balance between business and pleasure with you this coming week, dealing with someone. Maybe your own business, and it's business and some pleasure. You're wanting some downtime, and it's like, trying to stay balanced, but it's difficult to have. You're going to more or less get a balance, but I do see, don't be surprised if there's going to be more business stuff. Trying to sort of pick and choose what you do, and you don't want to be burnt out at the end of the day, if that makes sense. Some friends are coming into the picture, seeing friends that you haven't seen in a while. All right. Somebody misses you as well, is what I see. The Emperor. The Six of Swords. Ooh, and the Temperance. Okay, very nice. The Emperor, Six of Swords, and the Temperance. There is something I see immediately here with the Emperor that you're going to be very satisfied with. Very, very knowledgeable. You're going to gain a lot of insight into something that's going to be very important. I also see your independence is growing. There is something that you're going to be very matter of fact. There is a growing energy, growing knowledge that you have within you, like a feeling that will help you continue onto a certain path that you could see you doing it, you going at it alone, but there is something that you hold the key to this opportunity, to this next stage, this path. You hold that key. There is something here that is putting you in the limelight. You have the authority, and you're ready to take this trip across, There, as we were saying, climbing that mountain, but it's like your perspective is totally changing now. And whatever was an issue is no longer an issue. That's what I'm seeing. You're ready to go into these calmer waters. You're ready to find that balance of yours. And I love to see here with the Temperance. Perhaps it's something that you struggled with in the past, finding that sort of balance, but it will help really transform a lot of things. And I also get the message about less is more. Something about less is more. Some of you maybe the peacekeepers for this week. Something about being a peacekeeper. The High Priestess and the Devil. High Priestess and the Devil. There is some important details, information that's coming to you. That's to be kept closely to yourself. But that will help you really make certain changes. And there's something here that has lightly been tying you down, and you realize that mind over matter. That's what I'm seeing here with the High Priestess and the Devil. It's mind over matter, breaking free from certain chains, saying no thank you. That's what I see here. You're going to say thanks but no thanks. And there's something about this, you doing it your own way. You're doing it your own way. There is a deep personal connection that I see you are wanting to look into a lot more. There's been, enough space between you and this other person, and there is something that you acknowledge that needs to be removed, some sort of obstacle or issue that needs to be removed, that is worked at. You're definitely, things are very much in your hands. That's what I see here. There's also a nice surprise that I'm seeing. It's a turnaround, a nice surprise, a pleasant surprise. So you're going to be really happy with this outcome. That's what I'm seeing. The Knight of Wands. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Now, see, here, this tells me that things are definitely now in order. I feel like things are aligning in a very powerful way for you. Very, very powerful way. And you're doing things in your own way, in your own kind of unique methods. The Knight of Wands is welcoming you. to start now. There's no time like the present. No time like the present. Going forward, there's something that you're going to have access to. There's a green light here with a Knight of Wands. One that you have gained all that you've needed at this point, and there's no more turning back. You're going forward, going very, very forward with this. It is the best place to be. You're going to be really happy with this direction. It feels very destined as